Rapport on this. I'm Lauren Buchman.
And I'm Todd Buchman.
We are actually from Sarasota area in a small town called Palmetto, Florida. Okay, it goes down.
We got wind chimes
We
in
are
the back.
outside of the wind chimes on the back. We're actually on vacation again. So one of the things we love about this business is, like Melissa said, we take it alongside with us. So with that being said, to share a little bit of our background story, I was sitting in a desk. I actually used to be a chiropractor, and being a chiropractor, I realized that I could not leave my office in order to go on vacations and go do the things that I wanted to do in life. So I decided to go ahead and try a desk job, like in the computer industry. I was in the corporate world for 4 years. And what I realized is that it was no different. I got paid for 2 weeks vacation, but that was not near the amount of vacation that I wanted in my life. I wanted to be able to travel more and do more with my life. And I sat in that cubicle looking outside every day, just thinking about what if. And I sat there and I started feeling like, is this really going to be my entire life? Is like the rat race, go to work, come home, watch TV, get up, do the thing again, and then wait for the weekends and celebrate Friday, and then dread Sunday to go back to work. So, Todd, I'll let you share your reason.
And I have been a business owner, entrepreneur for years. I've been in the water treatment business for 26 years, and I've been working by myself for most of that. And I realized several years ago that when you work by yourself, your whole business depends on you. And I woke up one morning and happened to have a hernia, and I couldn't bend over and tie my shoes. Well, all of a sudden, my business came to a halt, and I couldn't do anything. And I realized I got residual bills. I need to do something. And I got to figure out a way to get a residual income coming in to cover my bills. So fast forward, we got my hernia fixed. Lauren and I connected, and we found this amazing opportunity. And it's a really funny way, because I found it and brought it home, and she didn't know anything about it.
It was hysterical. I came home one day and there's this big Tiffany blue box. Of course, women, we get excited when a Tiffany blue box shows up, but at that size,
it was better than jewelry.
I knew it was not jewelry at that size. And here I'm like, well, what is this? And he said, we're in the coffee business. And I looked at him, I rolled my eyes. I'm like, babe, I don't even drink coffee, like legit. Why are we drinking coffee? And I sat and I thought about it, and I was like, well, we're also in the water business. The number 1 drink in the world is water. The number 2 drink in the world is coffee. I think I can learn to drink coffee so that I don't have to stay stuck in that rat race. So fast forward several months later, a little bit at a time, this kind of built up on itself. And what ended up happening blew my mind. Again, I was a chiropractor, huge skeptic, and I've now 2 years in. This is actually our 2-year anniversary. And 2 years in, I've lost 50 pounds. Todd has lost 50 pounds. We don't cure or mitigate any disease, but I did always struggle with some sadness in my life and some extra stress, that heaviness that anxiety feels. And I don't have that like it was. It is so manageable. For the ladies out there, the PMS, the menstrual, the cramping, the perimenopause, all gone. And I was like,
and for the men,
yeah, I'm not a needy
basket
case. So anyhow, fast forward, we are here. Todd's off his blood pressure meds
I was on blood pressure medicine for 15 years, and after losing weight and my body just functioning by putting the right stuff in it, I feel absolutely amazing. Take 0 prescriptions, healthier than I've been in years and years and years. We also, my mind just totally went blank.
I hate it when that happens. Squirrel moment.
Oh, anxiety. Being a business owner, there's a lot of anxiety to being a business owner, worrying about what are you going to do this week, worrying about making sure all the customers are really happy. Just by drinking this simple cup of coffee or a lemonade in the afternoon, my favorite drink, things are just so much smoother. I'm so much more focused. My work gets done more productive. And if you are a business owner, give it to your employees. My employee works like a champ when he drinks some lemonade in the morning. He loves our lemonade. I give him some lemonade, and he is just doing amazing. So
what we want to share with you guys today, is how to do this business. So I don't know how many people are on here that are brand new to the business, that are just getting started, because this is a getting started training. So there are so many ways to do this business, and the only wrong way is to not do the business, to not talk to people. But you can do it in person. I have gotten really good at building it on social media. I know there are teams that function towards leaning on social media, and I know that there are other teams that really excel at doing this business in person. We've got some incredible leaders that have shown us both ways to do it. But did anybody else feel something when the internet went down this week? I mean, social media went down this week, right? That was kind of big, and a lot of people went, oh my God, what do I do? Well, we do the same thing. We just pivot and find a workaround. So there's always a workaround for any problem. There's always a solution for any problem. But I'm going to start with talking about our 4-step simple system. So the first step, like Todd said, drink your coffee, drink your lemonade. One of my favorites in the morning is the Happy Stack. That's one of our energy caps and the Happy Caps. But we all have so many different products. And if that's not your product and that's not your thing, then great, go with our Fit and Healthy system. I see Michelle's got hers. But go with the Fit and Healthy system. Now we've got skincare, and at the next convention, we're launching something absolutely incredible. You will not want to miss convention for what I've found out is going on at convention. But we're launching another product. So we have so many different avenues, but use the products. And that's step 1. Use the products, build your story. Step 2,
be happy.
Be happy and
share your story.
So we just shared our business story. We just shared our customer experience, and keeping it short, keeping it sweet, keeping people interested, keeping people wondering, well, wait a minute, you just drank that thing and now you're feeling amazing? Well, yeah. Oh my God. Have you? And the next question is,
do you drink coffee or tea, or know anybody that does?
Absolutely. And then most people drink coffee, they drink tea, they drink lemonade. So next question, we ask the questions. Have you heard about that happy coffee, or that happy lemonade, or those happy beverages, or the happy revolution that everyone's been talking about? And you can do this whether, again, I do this in copy and paste on Facebook, and add friends and build that relationship with them to ask those questions. And then
you can also,
step 4.
Don't be a tool, share a tool, add them to a Facebook page. But if Facebook's down, add them to somebody else that you're working with in the business. Not add them to it, put them in contact with it, put them on the phone with the person, introduce them through a Zoom, whatever's the best way to connect them to a second third party, not a second party, a third party.
We've got nieces and nephews having fun in the background, so we're a little squirrely today. Sorry about that. It's been a blast.
Drink some more lemonade.
You need some more lemonade. I got my nails done by a 10-year-old. They're absolutely beautiful. I have ghosts on them. So it's been an active morning. And that's one of the things we love about this is we get to do this on the road. We get to do this anywhere we go. And so that next step of Facebook went down. What do? Well, you've got the app. You can share stories from the app. You have got, what is dose, that 3-minute video. You always hear Ricky and Chris talking about, hey, when would you have a chance to watch a quick video? You can send them things from other places, and there's plenty of information, including testimonials. There's a whole video on testimonials. So find a workaround and connect them with somebody else. Don't be a tool. Share a tool. Let somebody else answer your questions, because the first thing somebody's looking at from the moment you start talking to them, they're looking at, can I do this? Can I do this business? And when you start sharing everything that you know, because I know everybody on this phone, everybody on this Zoom knows the answers to most of these questions, but it makes it easier, and people start thinking, oh, well, I could do that. All she did was tag me in something. All she did was send me a video. All he did was ask a couple questions. Yeah, I can totally do that. Wait a minute. They get to go on vacation? Wait a minute. They just bought a new car, or they're able to pay for their kids to go, do horseback riding, and all they had to do was share a cup of coffee? That's how you build your team, is by not being the tool, by sharing the tool. And I have gotten really good at doing this online, but we have also learned how to do this in person. So there is not a vacation that happens where somebody has not sampled, or 2 or 3. We've got 2 or 3 samples that we're taking with us, and we're going to have coffee with people. But my husband is phenomenal at talking to people in person. And it's the same thing. And he taught me how to do it in person because that's not my strong suit. But after Facebook went down, I see that I need to be able to do the business. And I love this phrase, do the business in all ways, always. So talk to people in person, talking to people online, you're still using the exact same system, the exact same script, the same questions. You just introduce them with a slight tweak and it works fabulous. So Todd, if you want to go ahead and share with them the in-person.
So when we're traveling, we're always meeting people in all different aspects. It could be a waitress in a restaurant, or it could be on a dive boat. And there's always something you can relate to them with. Listen to them, hear their struggles. You hear a waitress like, oh, I just worked a double shift, I'm so tired. I'm like, oh my gosh, do you happen to drink coffee or tea? And they're like, absolutely. Or if they say no, oh my gosh, you got to try this capsule we got. It just gives you energy, gives you focus. It'll get through the day. And sample them. Don't be scared to sample them. If you're out in person, sample. But don't say, have you heard of Happy Coffee? Because guess what? If you don't get their contact, they're Googling it and they're buying it from somebody else besides you. Let's keep a little bit of secretness to it so they want to come to us to say, what was that stuff you gave me? That was amazing. Get their contact information, but just be an icebreaker. I wear a hat that has a smiley face on usually. I don't have it on right this second. People say, I love your hat. I said, that's because we're in the business and make people happy. Real easy icebreakers. Just find a way to do it and then do the script the same way we do it. If you can share the product with them, that's great. And then also just say, do you drink coffee or tea? Oh my gosh, you got to talk to my friend. Call Chris, call Melissa, call whoever you work with, get them on the phone. Then if they're on Facebook, connect with them. You can go to Facebook, add them to that. And then give them your link after they've done all that, because some people were like me, impulsive. When I heard about this business, I didn't research it. I didn't go to Facebook pages. I just bought it. I said, Carrie, what is it? The contact information? Give me your link. I'm ordering it right now. I was just so excited. Some people see shiny objects and go biting at it. It's like a fish. Some people can throw a fishing lure in the pond all day and not catch anything. Other times there's a fish that's going to bite it instantly. People are like fish. You want to catch them, but in different ways. It takes different baits. So some people their bait might be lemonade. Some might be coffee. Some might be the shakes. Some people have all different things that they're interested in. So just break the ice and start a conversation. Hear what people are concerned about.
Ask the questions. If you'll start asking questions, what do you do? Is this your only job? If you're on waiting tables, is this your only job? Is this your primary? How much do you love it? How long have you been doing it? Those kinds of questions. You must love it. I love that question. You must love what you do. And most of the people are going to tell you why they don't. Well, that's interesting. Have you ever thought about doing anything else? Do you keep your options open? You get that right away. You get that go ahead. Ask for permission. A prospect becomes a prospect when they tell you they're ready to solve the problem. So you ask and you find out about their problems and they're not ready to solve it. They're not a prospect yet, but they're in the pipeline. And that's where the follow-up comes in because of the looking zone. So we're always following up. We're always checking in because I might not be ready to solve my problem today because I feel like you're trying to be salesy with me. But down the road, you're still a friend. You're still liking on my content. You are still reaching out to me in person. We're still friends. And you're not like, here's my coffee. You can drink my coffee. You need my lemonade. You need my lemonade. I need to solve your problem. No, just love them. And if you do that, they will start to see this isn't about a sale. This is about helping them. And at that point in time, it's when they're ready and when they see enough value in what you have. You provided more value to them that their life is going to be better. Well, wouldn't it feel better to be able to play with your kids? Would it feel better at the end of the day to not be frustrated and have the energy to go home and cook home cooked meals for moms and then be able to play with your kids and still have energy to spend time with your husband? When you can share a story and paint a vision for them of what life will be like afterwards, just paint the vision and let it sit, let it marinate, and just check in. Because when they're ready, you cannot keep them off your page. You cannot keep them from coming and asking you, all right, I'm ready. It's time. So.
And sometimes also, if you meet them for the first time, you don't even have to mention the coffee or the business. Sometimes it's good, build a relationship. People want to deal with people they know, like, and trust. There's many times that we meet somebody scuba diving. We're like, we got to connect. So in case we can go scuba diving together, we'll see you again. Let's connect on Facebook. Let me get your phone number. Not even mention the business, because they're going to connect on Facebook. Guess what they're going to see? A little drip of our coffee, a little post of us being happy, a post of our business. And then all of a sudden they're asking, what are you doing? That's a great question. So you don't always have to say the business right away. There's nothing I hate worse than when somebody's jumps on Facebook and I friend them and all of a sudden they're sending me links to check this out, see what I got. I'm like, no, I don't even know who you are. Or at least say, how's your day going? They don't even introduce themselves. They just spam me with stuff. So build a relationship, share the business, be happy, and it grows real easy.
Absolutely. The beauty of this, and something that's interesting, and I always see interesting, people are like, because we vacation a lot. 2 weeks ago, we were diving in the Keys. This week, we went to North Carolina to see my dad, and we came up to Maryland to meet our brand new niece and see my other 8 nieces and nephews, which I've been playing on the trampoline with all day. That's something we get to do because we worked this, we did the things, we followed the simple system, we added people to the customer pages, and we stuck to the system like a T. And if you will do that, and if you're having problems and you just screenshot those conversations to your sponsor, to your team, they are there to help you get better at this. I was scared to death 2 years ago. Lauren is not the same is not the same Lauren that's sitting here today that knows how to answer questions, that knows how to beautifully and gracefully say things. 2 years ago, I was looking at Melissa going, how do you do that? I could never be like that. And little by little, we learn. So our job is to teach you how to do things, how to say things. But if you don't ask for the help, we can't help you. And this support here is absolutely phenomenal. The culture here is phenomenal. Make sure that you're plugging into one of your team calls, at least one a week. If you can plug into 2, even better. We get mindset work, grow your mind, figure out, find out books, ask for questions, how to expand your thinking, because the more you grow, the better your business will grow and the better you can help other people.
And personal development is amazing. When we do road trips, we like them because we don't listen to the radio. We are listening to different icebreakers that Chris Sueda recommended the other week on Mindset Monday. It is awesome with Big Al Schreider. Big Al Schreider, icebreaker. Highly recommend. Find it on Audible and get on the road and listen to it. Take a day trip and just drive around and listen to the Audible. It's a really good way of just relaxing and educating yourself. We learn little nuggets every time.
Yeah, how to build rapport, another great one on how to build rapport. People buy from people that they know, like, and trust. And you don't have to get stuck in the friend zone asking friend zone questions. It teaches you how to ask better questions, how to do what Chris says, me too, and build rapport like attracts like. And when you can build that rapport faster, there are books to teach you how to build rapport fast. And those are some of the things that we have done that have helped with our success. I think that's kind of all we
much covers it.
Got for you. Stick to the simple system. Get your hands on some personal development. Ask your team for help. Plug in. Plugging in is huge and key. I didn't plug in probably for the first month, and our business didn't go anywhere because I didn't know anything. I wasn't plugged in enough. I know you guys are plugged in. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you and value you. You guys are all leaders because you took time out of a Saturday when you could be doing something else. So we appreciate you. We value you. We don't want to take up too much of your time. And I've got kids that want me to go jump back on the trampoline.
Yeah, we got a little girl in a fireman suit with a life raft around her neck riding a bicycle. Yeah, we don't know what's going on. And if you have a chance and you can get some t-shirts, these suckers are great conversation starters. Don't know if you can see it, but it says, may your coffee be stronger than your daughter's attitude. That sucker starts a conversation and gets a laugh almost every time. When I get that laugh, they're like, oh my God, that's so funny. Thanks so much. I actually have an online coffee business. Boom. Conversation started. So those little things, I'm just wearing a shirt out to make people laugh. And if it makes people laugh, then I've got another one that says something else that's funny, not coffee related. You know what? Thank you so much. I'm glad to make you laugh. We're in the business to make people happy. So I hope you all have a wonderful Saturday. Hopefully we kept it short. Hopefully you got some nuggets from it. Thank you so much. And you all have a wonderful day. Enjoy the weekend.
Thank you. Love it. Bless you all.
Thank you so much.
You guys rock. Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys. Have a great day.
Thanks.